Hello, welcome to this first part of my professional flight planning course here on YouTube. This video is just a simple introduction to the series and will give you an idea of what it's actually all about and what you will need to follow along. The series itself will be divided in a couple of modules, series, or parts, or whatever you want to call it, and these modules will explain different websites and programs that we're going to use in a series. After all those modules, things will come together in the final video where we'll prepare for a flight online on IVAO. The reason I've started this course is actually quite simple. As I already told, I fly in an online network of IVAO, and a lot of people just check out where most ATC is, grab a route, and just fire up Flight Simulator and start flying. They don't make sure that their scenery is up to date, that they have a up-to-date ARC cycle, as a navigational database for the FMC, the flight management computer, and they also don't collect the charts that they need for the flight, and most certainly they do not check the weather. I do know, and I realize that not everyone has the ability and resources to do some decent flight planning, but it's really not that hard, and you can basically make it as expensive or inexpensive as you wish. So yeah, just give it a try. Simply put, we'll need 2 pieces of software and 3 websites. The first that I'd like to discuss briefly with you is TopCat. You may or may not have heard of this standing piece of software before, but it's amazing. What it basically does, you fill out your departure and your arrival airport, and the type of aircraft you're flying, and how many passengers and cargo you want to take with you, and it'll just calculate all your the fuel you need, and it'll generate a load sheet with your zero fuel weight, dry operating weight, takeoff weight, landing weight, etc., etc. And it also has the possibility to send this to Flight Simulator in real time, so you can actually use the figures and the numbers on the load sheet. It's not expensive. I believe it's something like 18 euros or 19, and it's well worth money. It's amazing. For me, personally, it's one of the best websites of pieces of software, available to Flight Simulator, and you should definitely check it out on their website, and I'll put a link in the description of the video. The second piece of software is called Flight Plan Pro, which is freeware, and what it does, it calculates a route for you and then validates it with the CFMU. What that all is about will be discussed in the video about Flight Plan Pro, where I go deeper into flight planning and into routing itself. This is also a big downside of Flight Plan Pro, as it's only available in Europe. I have no idea if the author has any plans of expanding, but since I only fly in Europe most of the time, yeah, I don't don't really care. Yeah, if I fly outside of Europe, I'll have to use Route Finder. But yeah, well, I fly most of the time in Europe, so yeah. What else? Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about for now. It was very short, but I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless, and I hope I've made you excited and that you're looking forward to the first video. As you probably have noticed by now, before I go, is that English isn't my first language. It's actually Dutch, so if I make any mistakes, please let me know through a comment or a personal message or an email. I really appreciate that. I'm doing my best, but you know, everyone makes mistakes, and especially if it's not your first language. And while you're at it, writing me an email or a personal message or whatever, subscribe so you can make sure you never miss a video, you keep completely up to date. And also, before I forget, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me through the usual ways: a comment, an email, or personal message, and I'll be happy to answer them. Well, thanks, and hope to see you soon.